people ask me, do I miss the game? I never missed the game because I gave it everything I had.
Big shout to Doc Green and my man Ali Lowe for getting my handles right.
I never missed the game because I gave it everything I had.
You know what I mean?
I just want to know how they come into politics broke. They come into politics broke and leave out multi-millionaires and all that. I don't understand how they do that. I don't understand how y'all got Trump with all these trumped up charges, but they got Biden with his family with 20 shell companies. His little country just giving his grandkids, they sending his grandkids money, but nobody raising no red flags or nothing about that. But then Trump gonna get money from somewhere else, or even if he did pay the hooker, so what? Like, y'all want this nigga to get locked up and all that. Biden, Kamala Harris, they got proof Kamala Harris locked up innocent black people, but y'all are still vote for her because she's claimed to be black or Indian. That like, then y'all want to know why we so far behind everybody else in the world.
So here's what I have to say to that, and I know we have to go, so we might have to cut this and move it across too, but or the questions can come up again. Here's the deal. The question is, would you rather have black people in the judicial system, yes or no?
Eat 'em. What you mean having in the judicial system?
Would you rather have black people in the judicial system, yes or no, or do you want it to be all white? Okay.
And no, I'm saying when you say in the judicial system, like
would you rather have black prosecutors? Would you have black DAs, black attorneys? Do you think black people need to be a part of the judicial system?
I'm saying I think black honest people, I wouldn't care what color you is, as long as you there to do right by the system, then you should be there. Like having a black person there or having black people there who's doing just as much crime as white people. Like what's the difference?
So what drives the responses or the functionality of a prosecutor or a DA? Is it the laws that were built mainly and almost in totality by white people? If I am an attorney and I go into office and I go into a courtroom, my job is to defend my client to the best of my ability, right? Not necessarily all the time to get them off, but I'm bound to laws that are in place. Like I can't. You know what I mean? Like I can't get in the courtroom and make up some laws and let all of these black people off. My question is, why do a lot of us as black people feel like we should be able to commit crimes, get somebody black to get us off? Can we stay away from committing a crime? Having said that, it's not fair that the white people commit the crimes and get off.
Well, their people represent them.
It's not fair that you got innocent black people that's not committing crime and still doing the crime, and a black lady who's a district attorney who's vice president and who's running for presidency said on a video, and I can send it to you just with the stroke of my pen, I could take somebody innocent and basically ruin their life just with the stroke of my pen, whether they're innocent or not. That's what she said. So regardless if you're black, white, or indifferent, if that's your mindset, you do not need to be in no position where you're governing over people.
So what was the context in which she said that? You get what I'm saying? Because if she said with the stroke of a pen, I can take and change somebody's life, I need the context before and the context after, because all that you gotta can do speak is
go watch the video. Like she's on video saying that.
I tell you what we can do.
Yeah, context does make a difference.
I don't care what's the context of it.
No.
If that was a white person who had said that, would y'all feel the same way that y'all feel?
Grimmie, no. Listen.
So because she's black and she's a woman, that means she can get away with saying racist stuff or saying stuff that's
No,
against
brother.
black people. That's crazy.
Grimmie, no way you getting your content for one. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot just go off a video and what somebody say
He
because you can
said
see a
it
video
on the
and
video.
somebody listen, player.
It's a
Somebody
difference if
could.
I say somebody said something. I'm saying this about somebody. This is the actual person who said it. So when Joe Biden said, "If you're not black, if you don't vote for me, you're gonna blame somebody else for him saying that,"
I
he
don't see
said
that
it.
that bad.
What's the context? You need to you
My,
need to be asking him what's the
here's
Like,
my
context
go.
that
thing.
he said it.
Okay.
There you go to your next question.
Do y'all think it's right for the NBA to be help paying for the WNBA salaries?
If you want these young black ladies to eat, better do what you got to do. They got bread.
So you would
Help,
accept it?
help your sisters.
Yeah, I think they should help him, but I think also I think it's wrong for the players in the WNBA to feel like they should get paid anywhere near what the players in the NBA
Yeah,
make.
they're real
First of
entitled.
all, you don't
You got to
generate
bring
that
the money in.
revenue.
You got
Yeah,
to
you
bring that
don't
money in. If you
generate that
bring that in,
revenue.
you Gucci.
Yeah, that's just like the players in the NBA wasn't getting money like that until they started bringing in that revenue. So now, from to my understanding now, like it probably after a couple of years now that the WNBA is making some type of profit now. Like so, build on that. But now this is my question. All right, now this is my question. You know what I mean? With all this transgender stuff and talk going on, how do y'all feel about men or these dudes saying they transitioning and all? Like say you get some dudes that couldn't make it in the pros or whatever. Now they saying like, yo, look, they transitioning to females to make it in the WNBA now. Like how do y'all feel about that?
You got to
Oh,
be who you are.
and
You
know
got to
that
be
your boy started
you
all that bullshit too.
must be who you are. What how were you born? That's who you are. You feel me? It's no, yo, nah, I'm a girl today, or nah, I'm a boy today, and you know you still a girl, because you still gonna get dealt with, like you gonna get that pain as a girl because you a girl. I don't care how much fooling me. Oh, you got your titties flat, you got a dick, you still a girl.
It's real delusional. You're right.
Yeah,
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 no,
you
Delusional.
and then I
delusional.
feel like this, like if you gonna let like if like transgenders, right? Why not just have a transgender league? Like if you gonna like have
That's the
transgender
fact.
baseball, have transgender basketball, bathrooms, all that. Like I don't want to
Accommodation,
have to share a bathroom with
accommodation.
a transgender dude or female or whatever. You know
So
what
I
I'm
never,
saying? Like
I never thought about that. Just have your own
yeah,
league, huh?
that's what
NBA
I'm here
league.
for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know
Grimy
the
teeth.
thing. So it's definitely a difference, and both of them
No,
can't
but
compete on and can't compete on the same level. You know what
no,
I
but
mean?
look, now this is what I'm trying to say again. Like when and I'm talking about the two party system, the two party tier. Like if you go back and watch the Congress video when they was talking to Congress, it was mainly the Democratic people who were saying like they don't know what a woman is. They asked them, "What is a woman?" I don't know. Can a man have a baby? In some cases, like this is the type people that you're asking me, or that I'm voting to be rule or govern over me. If you can't sit here and tell me what a female and a man is, or a difference between a male and a female, then I don't think you need to be in a leadership position to govern
Right.
over people. 'Cause
And
that's
who would
just
that
stupid.
person who would that person be that
Huh?
made the accusation? Who was that person that made that accusation?
Well, it was a lot of the I don't know the name offhand, but I know one of the people she's sitting on the Supreme Court, and that's the black one, Taji Potential Brown or whatever her name is. She was one of them, and she's a Democrat. That's what I'm trying to say. Like when you get to certain topics and stuff, it don't matter if you Democrat or Republican, if you thinking along the same thing. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like how you said earlier about the deception. That's the deception that we as people have, whether you be black or white. Like Democrats is this person or that. When you got people that might say they Democrats or they under the banner of a Republican, but now you siding and doing a lot of stuff with Democrats. Well, if you feel like that, just go over there with them.
I
That's
mean
all I'm
that's
saying.
that happens on both sides.
Yeah, but now that's the trickery of the people, and to me, I feel
That's
like
not trickery of the people. It's just who
no,
you
I'm
like.
saying
A
that's
lot of
the
people.
trickery
I see
of the
blacks
people.
saying, I'm voting for Trump." I see blacks like, "Yo, I'm with Trump, son. I'm with Trump, son.
No,
Yo, what
but
the fuck?"
listen to what I'm. That's
You know?
different than that's different. That's like me saying, like prep. When I get on, I'm gonna help you out, and then I'm just telling you that just so you can help me get on. Then when I get on, I don't care nothing about you.
Right. I'm
That,
gonna remember you, and now I can say to anybody else,
but
"Don't vote for that cat."
if that's the case, then you would be saying that about the Democratic Party because they have been telling us that since the '60s and have
I
done
can't.
nothing
I keep telling you, I don't see that. Like
because
I'm
you
living.
don't research it like you
I
just
have
said. You
streets.
don't.
I have streets I go down. You like the Democratic Party out here. You know what I'm saying? They do what they got to do. You know what I'm
What is
saying?
that?
What you mean? Making sure that the economy run. Making sure things happening.
You
Niggas,
live
kids,
in North Carolina. You live in North Carolina.
our kids are going to school. You feel
No,
me?
look. What are they learning in school?
Man, my son be learning all kind of shit. You want to talk to him? I'll let you talk to that little nigga. He'll break it down on you, man. Oh, he gonna cook.
You
He
see,
cooking.
snipe into the people that watch this. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's not just about your son. The school system has dropped
No,
down to a
now,
F. No,
listen,
listen, Prep.
it's different
Damn, why don't
schools.
you let
It's
me
different.
finish the
It's
thought?
but listen, it's
Ah,
different schools,
damn,
Grimey.
man, like go
It's
ahead, man.
different schools, man. It's different
The school
schools.
system is still the school system. Like Florence one right now, a damn 60 or 70 is a F. They dropping grades because these kids are
It's
stupid.
crazy.
So don't tell me just because your son
It's a
making it.
Republican state, my nigga. Talk to your people. Speak to your governors, nigga.
That's
It's a
what I'm trying to
Republican
tell you.
state,
I'm telling
my
you, it
guy.
don't. I'm. That's just the South Carolina, but this is across America. Like regardless to whatever it is, why is it like that? Why are we dumbing our kids down? And our kids are supposed to be our future. So if the kids are supposed to be the future, then we have no future because our kids can't even read now. You got kids that's in high school reading on a 6th and 5th grade reading level. If that's not a problem to you, then why are me and you talking? Like that makes no sense. And I don't care if it's a Republican state or Democrat state. That makes no sense.
Yeah, listen,
Period.
son. Listen. All right. So
That's
if you got
retarded.
if you got a
Let's go,
Democratic
Grimy.
state, right? You got a Democratic state, right? And they put in the right superintendents. You know what I'm saying? If they do what they got to do to put the right people in place, you know what I mean? Things are going to be great. Like right in South Carolina, it's different parts of South Carolina that's struggling. You come out here, they got one of the best school systems out, my nigga, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying, Grimy? So it's the city too. You know,
What is their income bracket and stuff?
getting it,
All
but it's
right,
right
then that's
outside of
something
Charlotte.
totally different. You know what I mean? Like
It's right
I'm
outside
quite
of
sure in
Charlotte.
any city where the people is getting it, like I'm quite sure they got a higher educational value and system. Like that's not what we talking about. You know what I mean? That's
What you
not
mean?
our community, whether it's a
What you
black
mean?
or white community.
That's black or white out here. It's about you coming out and finding a job. If the economy like that for you to come out here and get a job and provide for your family, that's what you ought to do. If you want to come up, if you want to stay in the city, you got to look at who's governing that city. Okay, how they taking care of us. If they're not taking care of you, you need to be making plans to get the fuck away from them. You know what I'm saying? Find
But
out who's
no,
doing
I'm
what they
saying
got to
on a
do.
higher level, like I'm saying, like as American people, why aren't we coming together and revolting whatever party is sending billions of dollars to Ukraine and all these other countries when you got us that's starving here as Americans? Like, I wouldn't care if you Democrat or Republican. If you voted to send billions of dollars to somebody else and we're struggling and starving here, I don't need you in office.
But
I
it's
don't
a
care
power
who you
play,
are.
Grimey. You got to know that that was a power play. That's the broaden America, my guy, and that right there to allow us to get into Russia. That right
What we
there
need to get
put
into
us
Russia
put
for?
that right there is putting us in the. That's what America always did, my nigga. We are
Yeah, but just
everywhere.
because you always
Yeah,
did something don't make
but
it
guess
right.
what?
No, but we are everywhere. It made
I
it
got
right for
something
us
to
to
say.
go help them. We
Why?
went
You
and
can't
helped them.
use
We
support
helped them
any
because
other
they was
country
bombing
or
little
your
kids,
country
my
is
nigga.
not doing good.
What do that has to do with us?
They were bombing little kids. Is that right?
What do that have to do with us?
They were bombing little kids.
So you telling me we the police of the world?
That's what America seemed to be.
Well, how are we gonna see? That's what I'm trying to say about the deception you was talking about, Snipe. Now you telling me like we gonna protect the kids overseas and all these other countries when we got kids in America that's dying and being missing and lost and all
And they
that?
ain't getting bombed. They're not getting bombed like that.
That's not true. They did a
It's
bombing in
not. Where's it
Philadelphia.
at? Who?
They bombed Philadelphia
When?
in the '60s. They bombed
No,
Black Wall
no,
Street.
no, no, no,
That's
no.
in
But I'm
America.
talking. Yeah,
They
yeah, but
hung
no,
kids. They would speak.
that was grimy.
Yo, I don't
That
care
was some
nothing
civil.
about what you talking about.
That was some
First, you were talking
grimy.
about bombing little kids. They was feeding
Grimy.
black kids the
We
alligators. That's where
listen.
gator bait came from. Talk about
Okay.
that then.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
All I had.
don't talk to me
All,
about no little kids nowhere else. And our little kids here being fed the alligators and shit.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying
Don't talk to
why
me about
America.
kids nowhere else.
I'm talking
When they
about why
beat up Emmett
America.
Till for looking at a white
America.
girl, I don't want to hear
America.
nothing about no
Mike,
kids.
Mike,
You
America
know.
doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? We talking about why America been doing what they do. They ain't just started. This been going on for years. And like for me, I see it as a power move. That's why they doing what they do. Oh, Ukraine, and then they gave Ukraine an opportunity to join the UN. They didn't. They want to stand on their own. So now Russia come over there and start busting them up, and then they like, okay, we want to come. We want to join. We'll
All right,
join.
Mike,
You
let me
understand?
ask you a question. Maybe you can ask the world this. I'm gonna say the difference from what I seen, my personal synopsis, right? I seen how all this stuff was going on and people were saying presidents were saying this and saying that. But I seen them 4 years that Trump was in office. When Trump said what he said, well, to whoever he said it to, it was it.
yeah,
Trump is
no
the
doubt.
only president that went to North and South of Korea. Trump was the only president that had who stopped the Taliban and all that. Within these, you talking about, you can't do no turnaround. The only thing I'm saying is how, like the same way you say when Obama got in office, stuff was bad. So when Trump got in office, it was even worse.
Worse.
Are you crazy?
Yes.
I'm trying to tell you
Obama already turned the economy around, dude.
how,
But
bruh,
but
how
He
you
yeah,
turn
served
the
two
economy
terms.
around?
He served 2 terms.
But
What are
the
you talking
nigga
about,
did
nigga?
worse his second term
Wait,
than he did his first
what,
term. I
what
told
did you
you and
talk?
your wife that. So how
Grammy,
can you
you
no,
guys to
how can you turn something
nigga, you
around and you
crazy.
did something worse your second term than you did your first term?
I didn't witness none of that.
Yeah,
I
because
must have missed it. I must have been asleep, dog.
no,
Because
that's
I
when
don't
you was
recall
riding on the
none of
bus.
that. But I could tell you, I can
No,
remember what happened in
Snipe, remember he
'08,
said he was
nigga.
when he went to North Carolina, he was riding on the bus. That was like 2008, right?
You said what?
You said when you went to North Carolina, you was riding on the bus or something, right?
No, nigga, back. I'm talking
That was
about
in your
like
opening statement. What you said, you was riding on the bus and all that shit, in North
no,
Carolina.
nigga. All that happened like '04.
That's around the time
Oh,
Obama
oh
got there.
four. No, nigga, Obama ain't get in the office '09.
That he got in there
'09.
'08,
'09.
'08, bro.
'09, bro. The end of
'08
fucking
plus
'08.
8 years is
Bush was in.
2016. '08 plus two terms, which is 8 years, is 16. It was '08. And if you think about it, before '08, when he got in the office, gas was not $5. When he got in the office, gas was at five fucking.
Um, I'll be fact checking on the background. Obama was January 20th, 2009.
9, baby.
Through January 20th, 2017.
You said what?
2009 to 2017.
Yep.
That's when he took office, but he won the presidency in November 4th, 2008. He might have came and got inaugurated January 20th or whatever it was, 2009. Just like everybody else, when you win the office, you win it the year before. Am I right? Or, like Gino Jennings say, am I right? That's just like whoever win this year, they gonna win in November, but they ain't gonna take office till January.
That's right. And what they work through is a transitionary period, right? So they still can't call any shots, make any rules. They are still not the president until inauguration. So they are the elected president at that time. But until the inauguration, that's when they actually take sworn into the office and take the helm.
Oh my God.
Already.
Look up the since she the fact checker, look up the how much the economy was in debt when Obama got into office in 2000. I say 9, like y'all say, and when he left in 2017, and I guarantee you it went from 8 to what 12, 20 trillion
in debt. Oh, that's always gonna be. So what? But Trump was in there.
But all I'm saying is, no, look, we ain't gonna get into that. All I'm saying is, if you pull something out of something, that means you take a negative to a positive. You don't take a negative and add on a negative, and that makes a positive. Like, I don't get that. Like, where did that come from?
Well,
Like, what math
I
is
was
that?
I was coming up. I came up during Obama era. You know what I'm saying? He
Niggas
did for
came
me.
up during the 70s and 80s, but that don't mean it was a good era.
It was good era got there. Shit, they came up.
Look,
You got to be appreciative for the good and the bad.
Oh, but when you made that comment earlier, basically about Trump really gave the economy the checks and all that to jumpstart the economy. Before you even get to that, you have to go to who wanted to stop the economy first.
Yeah.
You have to
I
go to
didn't
who
even
wanted
get
to
into all
stop
that
niggas
yet.
from working and all that
I
first.
ain't even got into that yet.
Yeah, in dollars or close to it. I was living in Charleston in 2008.
So you say Obama made all that happen? Obama got in there because the Republicans already ran the economy in the fucking ground, dude. That's how he
I
got in.
never said that wasn't true neither.
All right. So how you gonna get in and run shit down? He had to pull this shit out of the fucking dirt.
How you can get into something and
He
make it
pulled this
worse?
shit out the fucking dirt, nigga.
How,
I
what?
lived it. I lived it. I came up
How?
during the era. I
Gas is
came up during the era. You know what I'm saying? I
gas
purchased
was
my first
high as
house in 20.
hell.
I purchased my first house in 2013, dude. So the economy was doing okay. Before that,
No,
things was
that's not
ugly.
true. That's when a lot of that times when Fannie Mac and them
You
was
can tell.
giving people houses with bad deals
Hold
and
up,
all
hold up.
that.
I got
But now, if you talking about if LeBron can get his son there, I'm quite sure Michael Jordan could have got his son there.
He could have. Yeah, he chose not to.
Maybe because he felt his son wasn't putting in that work, and he was going to make him look worse than playing in the NBA as opposed to not. Like that's what people don't fail to realize
Which
too.
brings
Like,
me to another question.
yo, kid,
How y'all feel about
hold up.
this?
You keep cutting off my answers and going to other questions. Like a lot of these people too. Like as far as fathers, like they understand like their kids can tarnish their legacy. So Michael Jordan might have seen like or felt that his son wasn't putting in enough work and all that to like, nah, I'm not gonna let you get in the NBA to ruin my legacy in the NBA. And maybe he didn't do all he could to get his son in there. I don't know. I just think his son wasn't skilled enough. The nigga was only averaging 1 point something points a game. Ain't like the nigga was really nice.